Today we're going to take a look at gold XAUUSD. We'll talk about where this market has been and where I think it's going in October, and I'll also provide you with an update on the DXY. Okay, so starting here with XAUUSD on the daily time frame, this is what I talked about over the past really 2 months or so. So back here on August 2nd, I put out a blog post talking about, people who are bullish on gold, and I said, not so fast. In that video, you can see it here on YouTube, I talked about the potential for a breakdown from this trend line right here, and that was all based on dollar strength. Now, you can see we got the breakdown right through here, we got the retest as resistance, and we got that move down here toward 1890, which was my target. Okay, now from there, we also got the move back up here toward 1940, and I also made a video when gold was trading through here, and it talked about the potential for a decline from this area back down here toward the lows, and potentially a completion of this descending channel. And all of this right here, okay, this entire move since back here in early August, the move down here toward 1890, the move up toward 1940, and even this rotation lower down here toward my target in October around 1810, this was all described in the VIP group. So if you're in there, you know that I've been talking about this for quite a while, okay? So here's the post that I made back here on August 8th. And this is the VIP group, guys. So this is where I talk about, exclusive setups. I share my trades in here. I do daily videos apart from these ones you guys get here on 5 to 10 different markets. And so right here, you can see this was from August 8th, right? And I talked about gold doing exactly this, right? The breakdown from that trend line we just talked about, the rotation down here toward the lows, the move up toward 1940, and now this pullback down here toward 1800. Okay, so you can see the arrow I drew right here. Now, this is not me bragging, and I do get it wrong sometimes, guys, but this was also all forecasted to VIP members before it happened. So if you're in the VIP group, you should have absolutely made money on gold throughout this entire time. Okay, once again, the move down here toward 1890 support, 1940 resistance, and now the rotation lower toward 1800. Okay, and by the way, if you do want to join our VIP group, guys, last 24 hours to get in at a discount, I will put a link in the top of this video here and also in the description. So if you want to get in, if you want, exclusive setups, daily videos, you want to see my trades in real time, etc., then be sure to join today. Okay, so where do I think gold goes from here? Well, like I said, I think that down here, this is going to act as a magnet. Okay, this area down here, right around 1800, you can see the bottom of this channel. We've got the lows through here, and we've got the highs up here in this area, right? So given the fact that gold is coming off of resistance up here, I do think we're going to see a completion of this channel and a move down here toward 1800. Now, where might gold find resistance next week? Okay, while we could get a retest up here, I think that that's a little bit unlikely given the fact that we have had 3 days now moving lower, and also where the dollar is trading. Because like I said yesterday, if you saw that video, guys, this is the DXY daily time frame. What I talked about yesterday was 105.60. So if you saw that video, what I said is that 105.60 was the level to watch for the DXY. And sure enough, okay, what we got was the DXY rotating lower right here into 105.60, okay, right on the dot, and then a significant bounce back to green today. Okay, so yes, this was a reversal candle. We saw that in the move down toward 105.60, but we've also had a significant bounce from there. Now, it is the last trading day of the month, so you have to be a little bit careful here. I still kind of think that we could see October open and the DXY pull back, take out this wick down here a little bit, retest the bottom of this channel, okay, and then also, head higher up here toward the 107.70 area. So this continues to be the area I'm watching for the DXY, and the reason this matters for gold is because gold and the dollar tend to move inversely to one another. So if we know that the DXY could pull back down here and then rally up toward that 107.70 area, okay, something like this in October, then we know we could get a retracement on gold. Okay, so flipping back here to XAUUSD, we've seen a very aggressive decline here, so we could get a retrace of this move here early next week, okay, going into October. Once again, it's very unclear if we're going to see a move all the way back here toward 1890 first before we get that rotation lower, but it is going to depend on the DXY. Now, one area that you could keep an eye on, okay, going into next week is going to be this area right through here. Okay, so these lows and highs from right back in this area. So you can see that we do have some consolidation back here. So we've got this high right here, we've got the lows, and we've got this high right here. Okay, so this entire region next week could be one to watch. I would say if gold gets above this, okay, a sustained break above this, then we're looking at 1890, right? That becomes our resistance. But as long as XAUUSD is below this area, okay, below this region into October, then this up here is going to be resistance for that push down here into 1800. Okay, so it's really that simple, guys. There's no need to make it any more complicated than that. All right, so that is it for today's video. Once again, gold, I do think we see 1800 over the coming days and weeks. Watch this area around 1860 as we start October. Anything above that, we're looking at 1890. Stay below this, we're looking at 1800. And also the DXY, once again, 105.60 is the level to watch. I am bullish on the dollar while the market is above this, but do expect, some type of rotation lower to start October before a potential continuation of this trend. All right, that's it for today's video. Once again, last 24 hours, guys, to get into the VIP group at a discount. And don't forget to sign up to the free Telegram group. If you do want a few extra charts throughout the week, however, you are not going to get the mentorship that I provide in the VIP group. You're also not going to see my trades in real time. All right, guys, that's it for today. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you again next week.